Well, today's Health Watch story, you'll really want to sit down and watch this. It's a trip back in time for a young man when his life was much easier. But NBC 10 News medical reporter Sherry Bank tells us he is still the same happy guy.
He really is, Tracy, and I cannot believe it's been over 20 years since I first met Josh Winheld. He was an adorable, happy kid then with no idea of what life had in store for him. But talk about a good attitude, an indomitable spirit, and inspiration to us all. Well, that's Josh. One caveat, though, Josh's respirator is loud, so it's a tiny bit difficult to hear him. Paralyzed on a ventilator and feeding tube, an implanted cardiac defibrillator ready to shock his heart back to life, Josh Winheld is happy to be alive.
I think as long as I'm doing something, contributing something, I feel like that's fine for me, and that's how I guess that's how I keep my spirits from day to day.
As the years go on, Josh's muscles waste away. He was just beginning to have trouble walking when he and I first met 21 years ago.
I try to do my best.
Back then, Josh had just been chosen as the poster child for Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Doctors said it would be rare if he survived his early 20s. Well, Josh has beaten the odds. In a few weeks, he turns 29, and before he dies, he has a goal.
I don't think so much about, what's going to happen, and, it is why I've decided to write a book. This way, when I'm gone, we'll have something, that I've done, to make things better for other people, I hope. My name is Josh.
With a special headset linked to his computer, Josh has written his autobiography, hoping to guide others through life's profound challenges. It's so compelling, this part.
The hot, suffocating air hit me the second I got out of the van. It was summertime in Philadelphia, all right. And I looked up at the red brick building at CHOP. Never as glad to be at a hospital. We're here, I'll be fine now.
It was the day Josh would get his tracheotomy, get a respirator to help him breathe. The day he would be placed on a feeding tube, too.
People like myself, we're always looking for, we're always looking for a break. And I really just want to fit in, want to be like everybody else, being, quote unquote normal.
Normal he is. Your prom?
I see your prom, yep.
Looking very handsome.
Yeah, sometimes I do, right?
He graduated Temple University summa cum laude and went on to graduate school. From college? Is that Bill Cosby?
It is, yes.
Wow. Josh does not wish time away, but he does feel an urgency to get his book published, to know he will have left his mark.
The central message of my whole book is things may be difficult in life, but you can make something of your life. Life won't be easy, but it can still be good.
Josh says he probably doesn't have all that long to live, and he wants nothing more than to see his book published before he dies. If anyone can help, let me know. And if you'd like to read Josh's blog, the site is posted on our website, NBC10.com. Click on Health Watch. Tracy?
You can't help but admire him, to have so much passion for it, to want to help so many other people, especially when, who would blame him if he just sort of gave up and said, this is just too hard, this is hard.
His life is very hard, but he's an inspiration. I mean, he has a lot to live for, a loving family, and he wants his book published, and he wants to contribute to society. I think he's fabulous.
Well, we hope that we can get him help publishing his book. That'd be great.
I hope so.
Yeah, thanks, Sherry.